I become alive before the sun does rise. When the sun does rise, I reach out for the skies. Opening my hands to welcome in the day. Gathering the sun's rays before I'm on my way. And the healing vibrations rattle through my soul, shaking out the poisons, making me whole. Casting out diseases by chanting the word. The sounds of the universe by all will be heard. Resonate inside us, love is the word. Pray no accidents arise. Giving thanks to heaven that I'm still alive. Blessing my enemies, blessing the ones I love. Praying for forgiveness for any damages I've done. Healing vibrations rattle through my soul, shaking out the poisons, making me whole. Casting out diseases by chanting the sounds of the universe by all will be heard. Resonate inside us, love is the word. Yes, it is hard. Now the day is done and moon is on the rise. My trials and tribulations all bottled up inside. I summon in my love as I reach up for the skies. I can let no feeling shadows be gone before my eyes. And the healing vibrations rattle through my soul, shaking out the poisons, making us whole. Casting out diseases by chanting the word. The sound of the universe by all will be heard. Resonate inside us, love is the word. Vibrations rattle through my soul, shaking out the poisons, making me whole. Casting out diseases by chanting the word. The sounds of the universe by all will be heard. Resonate inside us, love is the word. Love is the word. Yeah, love is the word. Yeah, love is the word. Yeah, yeah, love is the word. Oh, so there we go. Wow. So this is kind of random. I can see you've noticed that. Mm-hmm. Yes, Path Traveler, cards are out. Cards are out. So, all sorts of things going on. I don't know about you guys. Excuse me, just shuffling the stage around here. So, let's. Random Live, yes, that's the title of the show tonight. Now, you might be asking, why? Why? Yes, I don't think we've ever done this on a Friday night. We've done 2 nights, first Friday of the month for group healing events, but this is for everybody. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm just going to let you know. Actually, I'll get another board here. Let me just do this quickly here. I was just making some notes earlier doing homework. Okay, so I'm trying to apologize and make up. Path Traveler wants some inspiration, yes. Apologies. There will be no show on Sunday night live. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just telling you now in advance for you guys who like to come to the live events. There's going to be no show on Sunday Night Live. And I'm going to tell you why. It's just very simple. Why? So, I don't have to tell you guys, but I am going to tell you. It's because it's the memorial service for my dear buddy Brian. Okay? I'll put it all in here. For my dear buddy Brian. Yeah. You might think Terra Lumination is trying to take advantage of the situation, but it's not true. The reality is, my dear Brian was a deeply loving man, a soulmate for myself, and soulmate for others. And he is deeply and sorely missed by myself and his wife and hundreds of other people. And so Brian's wife decided to hold a memorial service, and it's kind of a big deal. Brian was in the movie industry, and he was much loved, like everybody, like who is in a group situation. Brian, like a lot of you guys, if you're like active in the workplace, a lot of it means being with people that you love, hopefully, and so on. And so, just letting you know, Brian was deeply loved in his world with his people. And so there's going to be quite a lot of people at the memorial. And I know for one, I'm going to be very happy. It's a joyous event, even though it's tragic. It's very sad about his departure. But that's actually, thank you, Brian. That's why we're doing this little show tonight. It's Terra Lumination's way of trying to make up. And we can have a little bit of fun here tonight because Terra Lumination is going to be very busy at the memorial. All right. So I thought I would take some time out and do a random show tonight just to make up. Okay. I hope you don't mind. And I'm glad to see that you're here. I'm going to check. Let's have a look. Like a lot, you guys don't know Brian, obviously, but he's just like, you know, he's one of those people you want to take him with you to the grave. You know, it's just that he went early. That's all. Very tragic, very very tragic. So anyway, that's why we're here tonight, people. This is kind of a like a makeup night for Sunday because we're not going to be here Sunday night. So I'm just getting that on the record. We're not going to be here Sunday night. Okay, so that's why we're here tonight. Let me check in. I saw a couple more people just arrived. There's Fritali's here. Hi, Fritali. And I saw a couple of others. Who else? Let's have a look. So, Precious, I've got you, Precious. All right, I've got you, Precious. Maria de Campos. Okay, hi, Maria. And Linda Descartes. So I've got Linda Descartes. Hi, Linda. And we've got Maria Campos as well. Okay, hi, Maria. Thank you for dropping in this evening. Maria Campos. Hi, Maria. Thank you for dropping in. Yeah. Sharon Teo. Hey. Hey, Sharon. You're a Pisces. Oh, okay. Hey, hold on. Okay. And Marilyn Williams. Hey. Why not? Oh, wow. More and more people are showing up. Hi, Marilyn. How are you doing? Cool. Okay. Hold on. Tina Bishop. Oh, we've got Tina Bishop. Hello. Tina Bishop. Yes. Long time. Thank you for dropping in this evening. Where are you, Tina? Where in the world are you? Are you over in England? Are you in California or on the East Coast? Where about? 123 Miranda. Okay. Hi, Miranda. What's going on? Hey, Miranda, are you a newbie? Anyway, just checking. Brooklyn from New Jersey. Okay. Brooklyn, good evening from New Jersey. New Jersey. Okay. Yeah. Hi. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, Oregon coast. Hold on a minute. Like we talked about last year. Did it? Okay, Tina, you're going to have to remind me because if we're looking back a whole year, I've forgotten everything. I can barely remember what happened yesterday. So if you need to talk, you know where to come. Okay, you can check in here. I have a dear friend up in Oregon, over in Bend, Oregon, and I have a couple of clients up in Oregon. And oh, you're homeless. Oh, okay. Hey, Tina, don't worry. Join the club. Our Lumination knows what it's like to be homeless too. So it's not quite the situation now, but you know, it's not a pretty way to be. But you know, you're still here, Tina. Well done. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Awesome. 23 newbie just stumbled in. Wow. Okay. Okay, you just fell in. Oh, this is gonna be fun. You have an auntie in Eugene, Oregon. Okay, thanks, Brooklyn. Hey, your favorite. Hey, favorite. Favorite darkness. Okay, so I'm just going to let you know, Miranda 123. This is a little tiny boutique-y kind of quirky pop-up tarot channel. It's very small as YouTube channels go, but we're kind of special. We like to think of ourselves as very unique and very special, and most of us here are extremely picky. We don't, suffer fools. We like to be with who we are. We love our own company, and we have Sunday night live shows just like this, where almost everybody you see here on this list, okay, 1, 2, 3, Miranda, almost everybody here tonight, they hang out with us on the Sunday night live shows. The thing is about the show tonight here is that this is Terra Lumination's way to make up, because Terra Lumination will not be here on Sunday night, okay, because of a memorial service for my dear, departed buddy, okay? So just letting you know. Oh, Carrie Hilton. Hi, Carrie. Carrie Hilton. Hold on. Hi, Carrie. What's up? Hi, what's going on? Maria. Hey, good evening. Hi, Maria. So you know what, Miranda? You know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen, Miranda. You're going to get hazed. Ah. Ah. Oh. Oh. Hey, everybody. Miranda's going to get hazed. Oh. You know what that means. Oh. Yeah. Yes, we are a nice group of people. There's a lot of love here in this house, and some of the folks who show up are actual, tarotistas, aficionados, energy healers, psychics, mediums, astrologers, and like birds of a feather flock together. We like to hang out. Look outside your window tomorrow. If you see a bunch of pigeons, sometimes they all like to hang out together, like in flocks, on the latest telephone pole or the latest electricity cable between the telephone poles. That's kind of what we do here. We like to just hang out because we just like each other. So that's it. Okay? Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. You can either say, oh dear, poor Miranda, you're going to get hazed, or cool, lucky Miranda, you're going to get a little micro reading. So isn't that fun? So let's see what's going on here. All right. Cheers, everybody, and welcome here tonight. Thank you so much. Hey, Path Traveler, just want to say thank you for writing in. I just want to let everybody know here tonight, Path Traveler has given me a little bit of permission, like leeway. Path Traveler is very deeply immersed in her own journey, like a lot of the people who come to this channel. And I have to, kind of applaud you, Path Traveler, for, having the courage to go as deep in as you go, and then like facing the subject matters, facing the issues that you don't really want to face, but you do it anyway, and you come at it with love. And it's actually very liberating. I don't know if I wrote that back to you in our replies, but to me, I felt that what you were exchanging here was very, very liberating for you, the soul. And that's what I think I like to do on the whole of Terra Lumination. It's not, we don't sit here like trying to forecast your future, like who is your next best lover, or when are you going to win the lottery, or, whatever it is. It's much more about getting it together at the soul level so that you are as deeply aligned with yourself at the heart, core, and soul level as you possibly can be. So you're not living at the mercy of the planets, or at the mercy of other people, at the other mercy of other religions or doctrines or jobs or obligations. You are above all of that. And what I was trying to say with you, Path Traveler, is that I really feel how you are getting so much stronger in rising above the challenges, so that the challenges are not crippling. They don't own you. It's just part of a journey, and you can observe yourself as you go through the journey, like you're watching a movie of yourself. So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, you see, exactly. Path Traveler has just written it here. Yes, I am free. I am standing my ground. I get my value. Awesome. Okay, so you get it. Thank you very, very much. Yes. So that's kind of what we do here. Okay? Yeah. And Path Traveler is ready for the good stuff. So there you go. So the thing is with Miranda, what happens here, like on a Sunday Night Live, typically what we do, we hang out for hours and hours and hours. And Tarot Illumination does a big group reading for all the Tarot Illumination Love Tribe members. And then after that, people typically do all these super chat things, and people basically buy themselves in front to get in front of a line for like little mini readings. So it's like a super cheap way to get a fast, immediate reading. The only, drawback is that it's happening in a very public place. Okay, so it's kind of fun. It's a bit scary. It's a bit exciting, but that's what we do here. And there's an awful lot more. So 123 Miranda, what happens is if anyone, you can check out of this show right now and check the links below, and then you can jump right back in. And then you'll get the full picture of what happens here with Tarot Illumination. Okay? So let's have a look. Yeah, self-respect, self-love. Thank you so much. Love Triber wants a micro reading, Okay, so I'm going to put in some names here, folks. We're going to do 123 Miranda. 123 Miranda. Okay, you got it. Okay, and Love Triber. Love Triber. You got it. Okay, Love Triber, you got it. I know these are my little miniature post-its, but you are there. Okay, I hope you can see that. That's you, Love Triber. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Carolyn Rose. Oh, who's Carolyn Rose? Hold on, I gotta check in Carolyn Rose. Carolyn Rose. Good evening, Carolyn Rose. Carolyn Rose, thank you for showing up. Thank you. Maria de Campos. Maria de Campos. Christina Richardson. Thank you so much for the contribution. Some people prefer to buy their way to the front of the line. That's okay. We do that here. It's basically your way of slipping under the velvet rope. There you go, Christina Richardson. Christina Richardson. There you go. Christina, you've been here a few times, actually quite a few times. Thank you. Hold on, who's just been diagnosed with MS? Hold on, say that again. Okay, Maria. Maria, you're just going to get one anyway. This is the different Maria. Okay, so this is about love and health, okay? All right, so that's you, Maria. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to keep up with everybody. Please bear with me. Path Traveler. Okay, everybody, we're going to do lots and lots of mini readings. Path Traveler. Got you. And somebody else was just shouting very loudly. Oh, who did I miss? In Brooklyn. Okay. Okay, so Brooklyn. Okay. That's it. I don't think we'll be able to handle that. It's already a full house, people. It's absolutely crazy, over the top response here tonight. Thank you so much. Let's leave it at that. Okay. And if more, oh my gosh, Precious. Sagittarian Sanity. Okay. All right, Precious. All right, that's it, people. We're already full up. We're already full up. Okay. Precious. Okay, this is for you, Precious. Okay. Sanity, Sag Sanity. Sag Sanity. Oh boy. Yeah, well, the Sagittarians, you're going to seriously need it. That's for sure. Yeah. Tina Bishop. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to be a busy night. Thank you, Tina. Oh my God. Holy sh. Tina. All right. Hold on, people. I didn't think it was going to be so active here tonight. This is over the top, people. It's over the top. Slow down. Yeah. All right, I can't do anymore. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's completely over the top. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait a minute. Brooklyn just put in 5. Wait a minute. I already got you. All right. Okay. I see what you're doing. I get what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You're Brooklyn. You're popping in the. You're doing some super chat after you ask for your reading. Okay, that's cool. All right. Cool. All right. Let's get rolling, folks. There's going to be no group reading. We're just going to do random stuff for you guys. All right. Here we go. All right, people. Let's get started. Let's get started, folks. First of all, ho, 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 ho. First off, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, Miranda. There you go. All right. So I'm going to put everybody aside. Okay. You've got your readings. You got your spots. So here we go. Okay. And I'm going to put you over here. You guys over here, here. Thank you so much. I'm going to put you over here. I'm going to put you over here. Put you over here. Doopy-doopy-doo. Thank you so much. It's okay, Brooklyn. You just figured it out. Brooklyn figured it out already. So 1, 2, 3, Miranda, you are up. Whoa. For everyone else who knows what's happening, don't say anything, okay? Let's just leave it as it is. Let's let her live through it. Okay. All right, let's have a look. Cheers, everybody. It's some fermented grape juice. I want to say good evening and welcome to Miranda, newbie, getting hazed tonight. Yay. All right, here we go. So, Miranda, this is it. These are down and dirty, okay? This is really, and it's totally public. Totally public, so Terra Lumination will do whatever has to be done in order to keep things in check with community guidelines, because as you know, this channel has a tendency to get attract a lot of, let's say, I don't know what the word is, but you know, some people, I don't know, people with bad intentions, let's put it that way. And the last reports, the last, playlist of reports for love and relationship was immediately attacked within an hour of releasing the playlist. The whole playlist was under attack. And so Terra Lumination had to go and schmooze and hang out with YouTube creator support department to try and fix everything. Luckily, they fixed everything. So we're good now. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Tanya Jordan, you're from England? Really? Wow. So Tanya Jordan, guess what? Terra Lumination used to live in England long ago. Terra Lumination lived in Bath, in Bristol, in Winchester, in Oxford, in Norwich, in London. Okay? So there you go. Terra Lumination's been around the block, let me tell you. Okay, here we go. So Miranda, you're up. This could be anything, all right? Bless every single card in this deck. Thank you, Miranda, for showing up and allowing us to haze you tonight. It's going to be simple, down and dirty, straightforward, okay? Here's the situation. Here's the challenge. Here's how we're going to handle it. Now, Miranda, you can reinterpret this however you want. If it's something to do with love and relationship, sure. If it's business, finance, health, whatever. Over here, we're going to look at circumstantial energy, environmental influences, okay? All of that good stuff. And because that's around you. Maybe it's the planets. Let's get started. So the King of Swords. Okay. Miranda, I feel you just arrived in the right place at the right time with the right people for the right reasons. If there's something that you need to know, this is your chance to know. Okay, the King of Swords represents the energy of mastery when it comes to wisdom, knowledge, counsel, advice, and knowing truth and being able to discern truth from bogus, like wishy-washiness. Okay, so you're in a really, really good spot right now to start tuning in more and more and more to Miranda. Like, if you think of yourself as a radio or a radio station, it's time. This is a great chance for you to become a much more highly attuned, a more highly evolved, more spiritually aware Miranda. Okay, let's have a look. What's the situation? Okay. Now, many of you regulars, you're probably laughing your head off when you see this Ten of Swords. It's like this card of ultimate ruin and destruction. Like, I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. It's so bad. It is so effing bad. It just can't get any worse. Now, that's the beauty. It can't get any worse than this. So all you can do from here, Miranda, is improve. But like, if you've been living a life where you are constantly becoming an expert, or you have become an expert at self-destruction, becoming a pincushion for everyone and everything else, and it's just like that's your normal operating behavior, then it's about time that you realize that this is what's going on. The beauty of this is you've got to reveal it to heal it. The downside is that you've got to reveal it to heal it, because that's a lot of pain, okay? That's a lot of unacceptable, intolerable, no longer allowed, okay? So what's the challenge with this? Once it's become aware, once it's being exposed, Miranda, here at Terra Lumination Friday night, just random thing, you just showed up. This is really scary in its own way, but it's also very good news, because now with Terra Lumination, you got the chance to reveal it, to heal it. So now you can heal it. Now you know what it is. You already know what it is. Okay, Miranda? What's the challenge here? Knave of Coins. My feeling is that you have grave doubts about your ability to heal and like move on, and where to invest your resources in how to heal and move on, and how to get out of this very, very painful situation, whatever that might be. Health, business, finance, love, relationships, family, anything, whatever it is. With the Knave of Coins, like, it's like doubting your ability, doubting your talents, your gifts, doubting your self-worth, doubting your whether it's like, are you even worth investing in? Like, if it's so bad, like, what's the point in trying to fix it if it's just so bad? Like, why don't I just, like, just give up, Obviously, that's understandable, okay? Especially when you've just had the Ten of Swords here. So how are we going to deal with this? Okay, Miranda? Okay, the Knight of Coins. Instead, kerblam, here's what we're going to do. So Miranda, with the Knight of Coins, it's going to be really about having to fake it to make it, okay? So let's just be really kind of almost like rude and blunt here. Let's just say you've got some really serious issues, okay, Miranda, whatever they are, and you're really doubting whether you have the resources, capability, talents, love, enough love tokens to be able to heal this and fix this. So the way we feel it and fix this is to basically declare openly here in public, I, 123 Miranda, have the capacity, the desire, the courage, and the resources to deal with my pain, my suffering, my dilemma, my own issues about how I am an expert at self-sabotage, and how I end up being sabotaged by others who understand that I am an expert at self-sabotage. It's no longer acceptable, and I'm going to do what has to be done. Thank you very, very much. Now, this is something that you would have to kind of chant to yourself in a mirror, okay, Miranda? Like, I know that I have to do what has to be done, okay? And I have the skills, I have the resources, I have the talent, and I have the good intentions for only the best outcome. Thank you very, very much. Okay? So I hope this helps you, Miranda. Welcome to Terra Lumination. Pleasure to have you here. You've just been hazed. All right, thank you. Next up, who's coming up next, people? So, 1, 2, 3, Miranda, I hope I didn't scare you or freak you out or anything. Please come back. Please type into the screen. Please tell everybody that you're okay. Tell us at least you're okay, all right? Mary Rajani. Okay, wait a minute. Mary Rajani just showed up. Mary Rajani. Hold on. I got to check in for Mary Rajani. I got a couple of folks here already. Okay, so Miranda, you're okay. You all right? You survived? Cool. Excellent. Okay. Thank you. Mary Rajani, I'm just signing you in, okay? Hi, welcome. Hi, Mary. There you go. Oh, good. Even better. So with the king, then you know exactly what we're talking about. You don't have to tell everybody. Like if you really want to share your stories on the screen, go ahead, but you don't have to tell everybody here. We're already moving on to the next reading, okay? Cheers. Thank you, Miranda. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Brooklyn, you're up next, okay? I just randomly picked that out. Brooklyn, you're up. Hi, Brooklyn. Can you see that? Can you read that? How about this? It looks kind of crummy over here. I have only got these little baby Post-it notes left. I've been burning through so many freaking Post-it notes. Can you see that here? I'll put it over here. Okay, Brooklyn, you're up. I'll put everybody else over here to the side. So Brooklyn, you're up. This is for you, okay? I'm going to make some more room. We need a little bit more room. So there we go. How about that? Need a little bit more room to play around. And we'll do it over there. Okay, here we go. All right. Now, where was the one about? Hold on, I need to double check something. Who was the one? Which one of you guys wrote in about the question of MS? Can you shout out, raise your hand, please? Just so I can put it on this. I know one of you. Oh, is it Maria? Maria, it's to deal with you. Is that correct about the MS? Okay. Can you just remind me, please? It's about a 20-30 second delay on the show. Oh, it's Maria. Okay, so I'm just going to make a note of that here so I don't get confused later on. A little message here for MS. Okay, so that's yours, Maria, about MS. I don't know if the reading's going to come out about that, but at least it's on record, okay? Let's have a look here. Thank you, everybody who threw in your bucket worth over at the Super Chat. And thank you, Brooklyn, for figuring it out so quickly. Okay, thanks, Maria. Confirmed. Okay, we got you. All right, Brooklyn, you're up. Now, we have no idea what's going to happen. It's up to you. You can reinterpret all of this stuff however you want. I'm going to need more room. I need more room. Okay, I'm trying to adjust everything to fit everybody in, all right? Let's have a look here. These tiny Post-its really are kind of pathetic, but it's all we have for tonight. I'm sorry. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try and do it with my Sharpie here. Brooklyn. Can you see that better? I hope you can see that better. So I'll put this up here. Let's see if this works. Yeah, I think I can see that better. Brooklyn, you're a triple Aquarius? Seriously? Oh, oh, wow. Well, you're probably enjoying a little bit of light relief now that Mars has left Aquarius and moved over into Pisces. Now Pisces can deal with all the turbulence from Mars, okay? So uh, Brooklyn, just so that you know, there is another eclipse coming up for all the Aquarius Leo people. I know a lot of you Aquarius Leo people have been really, really struggling with the eclipses through 2018 and a little bit of 2017. And we have a tiny leftover bit towards the end of January. So that is going to affect you, Brooklyn. So please keep an eye out for the weather towards the end of January. It's the very, very last of the Leo Aquarius eclipses for about 20 years, okay? So you might as well make the most of it, no matter how challenging it might be, okay? Stephanie Diaz, okay, hold on. Someone else just showed up. I gotta get some more names here. Stephanie Diaz, okay. Hi, Stephanie. Stephanie, we're all full up for tonight. We've already, it's a full house already. And I would love to read for you if you want readings, but we're full up. So just hang out and enjoy the show. Chat amongst your friends, your buddies, okay? All right, so there you go. Hey, Primary, what's going on? Hey, Nikki. Hey, Nikki and Primary's here. Hey, good old, awesome. Nikki's here. Hi, Nikki. What's going on? You're such a wonderful, wonderful inspiration. Primary is here. I just saw you. Primary Feathers. Yay. Thank you so, so much. I got you. Love Triber, you already did your thing. Okay, Love Triber, here. You're already set up, okay? Thank you so, so much. Earth Angel is triple water. Oh, God. Earth Angel, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to say I feel sorry for you, but I feel sorry for you. Yes, Love Triber. I know I have to get some more Post-it notes. I know. Okay. So there we go. All right, Brooklyn, you are now officially up. We have no idea what the cards are going to be talking about, so just kick back, hang out, and enjoy. All righty? Thank you so, so much. Here we go. Lovely, lovely. All right, Brooklyn. So bless every single card. Okay. Bless you, Brooklyn. Thank you for showing up. Please invite your invisible friends. Okay. Make this a group effort. Okay. And thank you for sharing yourself in public like this. Here we go. Here's the situation. Here's the challenge. Here's how we're going to handle it. And we're going to look at circumstantial energy. Think of it as the weather. It's out there. Okay. And you've got the Four of Cups. So Brooklyn, if you're kind of like in this middly situation where I've used this a lot for the December love and relationship readings. If you feel like you are fog bound at the San Francisco airport and there's so much confusion and shifting and changing going on where you don't have a lot of power, it's less like, you know what happens when if you're lucky enough to be able to fly and you end up deeply fog bound at an airport. It's just like, and then there's a huge fog event, so you end up like, okay, my flight's canceled, my flight's delayed, and then my connecting flight is screwed, my connecting flight is delayed. And then what can you do? It's just like, woe is me. It's very possible to sink into a world of self-pity and woe is me. And it's totally understandable, okay? So Brooklyn, if you're kind of suffering at the moment from what I would call a fog event, and there's nothing you can do about it, where you feel almost powerless, like, what am I supposed to do? How did I get into this? Like, and you're sitting there just like people do when they're fog bound in an airport, and you're stuck. And so like maybe your cell phone battery is dead and everything, and there's nothing you can do except just sit there, and you end up wallowing in pity and misery. It's my feeling is that it's perfectly okay. Okay. But again, don't forget, energy flows where attention goes. You still have a little cup out there that's waiting for you. Okay, all yours. So we'll deal with it as it happens. What's the situation? Okay, with the Nine of Cups. Okay, so to me, it feels like there's a really, really big focus issue on happiness, your own happiness, starting from the inside. Are you deserving of happiness? Are you worthy of happiness? Are you ready, willing, and able to receive happiness? If you feel that you are happy inside, and you know it intellectually and spiritually, but you're not feeling it, then you might be questioning yourself like, my God, why don't I feel as happy as I know I should be? Because I do have so many gifts. I do have so many qualities. I do have all the classic ingredients of happiness, and yet why don't I feel that way? All right, let's have a look. What's the challenge here? Okay, the Three of Wands. Okay, my feeling is that there's extreme self-doubt whether things in your life are going to work out the way you would like them to work out. And that is, again, I think very closely aligned with this. Like, especially with the cups here, if you've got certain like issues regarding love, romance, relationship, whether you're married for, decades, or whether it's something new and fragile and delicate, it kind of doesn't matter. My feeling is here with the Three of Wands, you're wondering like, what can happen here? Where is this going to go? How is it ever going to have a chance of happening? What is my role in this thing? What is their role in this thing? Where do I belong in this thing? When am I going to see the happiness that I deserve? How is it going to happen? Who is it going to happen with? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay. Now, it's not the end of the world. It's just like it might be one of these emotionally very turbulent periods where, extreme self-doubt crushes your own natural optimism about loving and being loved. So how are we going to deal with it? Okay. To me, this is very much like about an anchoring thing with the Four of Coins here. So it's Brooklyn. It's like a very loud, I feel like I have to tell you, it's like, come back to earth. I'm not preaching, I'm not a love doctor or anything. I'm not going to forecast your future, but with the Four of Coins here, my feeling is to come back to earth, grab hold of anything and everything that constitutes your physical reality. Like, oh, I got my room, I got my apartment, I got my stuff. I've got enough computer power and internet connections and a cell phone or whatever to connect and hang out with Terra Lumination. That at least is something. I have other qualities and assets and value in my life somewhere, whatever that might be. Friends, family, connections, job, work, money, stuff that is measurably good and solid. What my feeling is that it's really important right now with all this emotional instability here and the lack of confidence, it's to flip it around and look in the mirror, even if you're really, really quaking and like shaking with lack of confidence, is trying to remind yourself, listen, don't forget, Brooklyn, you do have certain gifts and qualities. You do have what it means to be worthy. You do have what it means to be deserving. You do what it has to be open and to receive love, abundance, happiness, stability. You are ready, you are willing, you are able. It's just that it's like you have to convince yourself. It's like you're going to have to do one of those fake it till you make it things. Like, talk to yourself in the mirror. I am worthy. I am deserving. I am open to receive. I am ready. I am willing. I am able. I've got it. I've got this. I deserve stability, and I need to create that from within myself. I don't want to be subject to other people's influences or the planetary influences. I need to feel the stability and the solidity of happiness from deep within. And that starts with you. Love thyself first, and you can start with an invocation, okay? So Brooklyn, I hope that helps you. Hope you get something out of it. So you're not living at the mercy of someone else or something else, okay? All right, thanks, Brooklyn. Cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Okay, we're going to shuffle things up a little bit. Got to keep shuffling. Hey, hey, hold on. Hey, Olson is in the house. Hey, Olson, I just saw your name pop up on the screen. Olson is here, folks. Never fear. You know, as soon as Olson shows up, we know we're going to be okay. All right. So there you go, everybody. There you go. Olson's in the house. Thank you so much. There we go. Well, all right, here we go. Yeah, it's kind of a loopy, crazy night. Olson, if you just showed up, the reason why we're here tonight, Friday night, is I made an announcement earlier. Terra Lumination Sunday Night Live is a bust. We're not going to be here Sunday Night Live. Okay, so I'm trying to make up for you guys. Terra Lumination is going to be at the memorial service for his dear departed buddy Brian, and to support the widow, his lovely wife Sue. Okay, it's a very tragic, very beautiful event, and that's where Terra Lumination is going to be. So thank you very much. And Terra Lumination is now compensating. We're here to make up for the lack of Sunday Night Live. All right. So I hope that makes sense. Thank you. All right, let's keep going, people. We got a lot of readings here tonight. A lot of readings. Gosh. All right, let's have a look. All right, cards are shuffled. Let's put it up. Here's Path Traveler. Path Traveler, you're up. I'm going to put your name written better here in the Sharpie so you can see it properly. Okay, so that's you. That should show up better on the screen and with the cameras, okay? So there you go. This is you, Path Traveler. You're up. I'm going to put your name right there. And I'm going to have a little water. Thank you so much. Cards are well shuffled, actually, so we're pretty much ready to go. So Path Traveler, I know we've been communicating a lot recently, and but please don't use that as a precursor for what's going to happen tonight. Please allow this little reading to show up whatever it needs to show up, and we go from there, okay? Cards are well shuffled. Let's cut it up. Thank you for visiting and stopping in tonight, Path Traveler. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And thank you for all your generosity so that we can do all these fun readings. We'll do the best we can. There's a lot of readings here, so we'll hang in, okay? Okay, here's the situation. Here's the challenge. Here's how we're going to handle it. Okay. Now, I'm not going to focus specifically on the issues that we've been talking about, Path Traveler. I'm going to keep it kind of broad and open. But if things require attention, then we'll deal with it. Okay. Let's look at the weather. So with the Five of Swords here. So my feeling with the Five of Swords, this is the energy of like irreconcilable conflict. And it's very, very good to understand that this phenomenon exists so that you don't have to fight it. In other words, there's no point in trying to win something that can't be won. There's no point in trying to prove something just for the sake of proving it where other people don't even care. There's no point in expending a lot of mental, psychic, emotional energy on something that um, uh, will like dissolve on contact. I think we're dealing with the strong emphasis between the big Jupiter Sagittarius influence and all the upcoming Sagittarian energy in hard, hard, hard square with the Pisces energy right now. You can't go wrong with that because Jupiter, you can't go wrong, even in a hard square, but it's still stressful in some ways that it's bringing up spiritual awareness through conflict, okay? Especially what needs to be revealed in order to be healed. So my feeling is that it's important to understand that it could be very easy to get sucked into unsolvable issues, unsolvable problems. And if you sense anything around you where you get sucked into an irreconcilable situation, then please treat that as a blessing, like, aha, aha, aha. I didn't take the bait. I didn't fall into the rabbit hole. I didn't get stuck into a conversation where it would end up tied up in knots and nobody wins. So that's really good to know. Please treat this as a blessing. Okay, thanks, Path Traveler. What's the situation? Two of coins. Okay, my feeling is it's all about right now creating stability for you and you. Stability with yourself in your physical reality and physical and stability when you're within yourself at the deep soul level, so that it's like no matter what happens around you with people, places, opportunities, situations, you handle it anyway. It's like being able to create a lot of stability in very turbulent situations, and you're doing okay. Okay, you're doing okay. You might not want to be in that situation, but to me, it looks like if that's what's happening, then not only are you doing a good job, you know you have to take care of this because no one else can do it for you. Like you are the ballast of your own ship. Okay. Now, what's the challenge here? Okay. Believing in the possibilities, believing that there might be any possibility of hope, salvation, redemption, freedom, and liberation from any of this or all of this, whatever it is that's challenging you. So the thing is, the beauty about the star, of course, is that there is hope. But when you have doubt about hope, it's very tragic, because then doubt feeds on itself like a vicious circle. So as beautiful as a car this is, when it's in a challenging situation like this, it could turn against itself so much that you start questioning yourself. And that's not acceptable, Path Traveler. It's not acceptable for you to question your own integrity, your own self-worth, your own values, your own ability to maintain stability and harmony and balance in the situation. Now, you might be burying this very deeply because you already know that this is unacceptable. So that's understandable. So how are we going to deal with this? Because we're going very deep here on what I would call your own spiritual compass. How do we deal with this? Okay, so with the Hermit here, my feeling is that like you grab hold of the situation, grab hold of the opportunity to go deep within, perhaps like you've never done before, to the exclusion of everyone and everything else, in order to find the solutions from deep within, so that you end up having like this aha moment where like you realize, oh my gosh, I should have remembered that. I know this. I already know this. I already know this. I am my own compass. I have my own spiritual guidance inside of me. I do have the awareness that I need to know, but the problem is that, like a lot of people, I don't like having to go into that deep, solitary, quiet place to reconnect with me at the deep soul level. And all I'm saying here with the Hermit card is just to be willing to just dive deep into the self, into the soul, and get back to being into your power again. Okay, path traveler, where you are your own guide, you are your own compass, and you tap into all the tools, resources, angels, spirit guides, and everything that you need to get to this point where your own lighthouse lights up, so that you become the generator of your own light, your own wisdom. So you're not dependent on anyone or anything or circumstances. Yes, of course, it'll feel that way. Like you're at the mercy of this, you're at the mercy of self-doubt and whatever. And yes, it's a struggle to maintain the equilibrium, but you already know deep down the answers lie within. Okay? Don't be scared. All right, here we go. Thank you so much, Path Traveler. I hope that helped you a little bit. Okay? So you don't have to keep fighting things you don't have to fight. You just eliminate anything and everything psychologically and mentally, spiritually, emotionally that is irrelevant, and you just focus on the stability and balance that you need for you. And then everyone and everything else can figure out their problems for themselves, okay? So I hope that helped. I'm just shuffling cards, people, so just hang in. Actually, you know what? Tarot Illumination needs a bit of a break. We're going to have a little dance. So everybody, just grab your neighbor, and let's have a look. We're going to have a little bit of a sing-along. Okay, this is for everybody, even the guys. I know Alson is here. Alson is a guy. I'm just letting everybody know Alson is a guy, but he's perfectly okay hanging out with us. And we're going to have the Hey Oh song for everyone who is feeling completely upended in life and love and relationships. Okay, here we go.
It was one of those days where everything goes wrong. My hair fell out, my heel broke off. I slept through my alarm. I missed the bus tonight. School my stalker walked me home. I
sprayed his face with mess and then he left me all alone. Hey, oh, I'm gonna go out tonight.
I'm gonna dance my stress away until the break of daylight. You may not wanna dance with me, but I wanna dance with you. A lot of my relationships, they end up in the ditch. So I'm getting counseling for being another trouble. The doctors feels he gave me, they make me trip and fall. So if you are the man you say you are, you let me feel so tonight, I'm gonna dance my stress away until the break of daylight. You may not wanna dance with me, but I wanna dance with you. The fashions and dirty girls and great fancy solutions against the backs of fancy racks and empty substitutions. All I really need is a man who throws me over his shoulder, takes me naked in the ocean, not anywhere to go. I'm gonna go out tonight. I'm gonna dance my stress away until the break of daylight. You may not wanna dance with me, but I wanna dance with you. Getting tattoos on my ass and up and down my arms, good get me into trouble, leaving me rejected. Then again, pretending I'm secure and acting all different. It's no guarantee that I will be accepted.
I'm gonna go out tonight. I'm gonna dance my stress away until the break of daylight. Hey, oh, there's nothing I'd rather do. You may not wanna dance with me, but I wanna dance with you. Hey,
We're gonna dance the stress away until the break of daylight. You may not wanna dance with me, but I wanna dance with you.
Okay, well, we just had a little bit of a mini break there. Thank you. Lumination has to take a little break now and again. All right, let's go over here. Maria de Campos. Maria de Campos, you're up next. Here we go. Let's write your name in better so you can see it on the screen. Here we go. Maria de Campos. P-O-S. There we go. All right, that's you, Maria. There you go. I hope that works. I hope you can see it. You're up. Yeah. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look, people. Maria de Campos, you are up. You are up. Well, I'm really glad we did this, folks. I was a little bit scared to just like pull up a random show on a Friday night, but you know, it's actually kind of working. It's actually kind of fun. Yeah, yeah. Uh-oh, jumpers, flyers, no jumpers, no flyers, no oracles, no reversals. We don't do that here. Yeah. All right, let's have a look. Let's see what's going on. Yes. Somebody was writing in about Ariana Grande. I'm not sure. I just want to check something. Give me a second. I want to know what you guys are talking about because I feel that's something good about that. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, she's like a pop star. American singer, songwriter, pop star. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Ariana Grande. I just went over to the computer over here and looked it up. She's like this major girly pop star. Wow. Laura Ellen Smith sends her love. Oh, okay. All right, sure, why not? I'll just put Laura Ellen on the board anyway. Ariana Grande. Honestly, people, I have no idea. I don't know anything about Ariana Grande, but I take it as a very serious compliment that you think Terra Illumination's song is great for Ariana Grande. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, you have PTSD and she speaks to you. Okay, that's fine. I'll just put her on there anyway. Why not? So Laura Ellen Smith. I'm just gonna put Laura Ellen Smith in. Thank you so much for channeling, doing the channeling there. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much, Love Triber. That's from Love Triber. Thank you so much, Love Triber, for channeling. Oh, by the way, I should tell you, everybody, we have a few people here tonight. There's some professional card readers here tonight, and Love Triber is one of them. And eventually, eventually, Love Triber is, we're going to hook it up here, and we're going to have one of these new things we're hoping to do where it's Terra Lumination with something called an evening with. And we're going to introduce you to Love Triber, okay? All right, here we go. Steve, wait a minute. I just saw something. Hold on. Wait a minute. Robin's Realms. Steve, I'm needing guidance, please. I donated 20, but I don't see the super chat. Anyway, I don't know who you're talking to, Robin's Realms, but anyway, I don't see the super chat either. I don't know if Steve's here or not, but anyway. So Maria de Campos, you're up. You are up next, all right? Oh, you have been doing readings. Oh, well done, Love Triber. Well, I was thinking I would like to make things a lot more visible, more public, you know? So if you've managed to sort things out with people, that's great. But what I would love to do, Love Triber, is an evening with Love Triber. So there's Terra Lumination on the screen, there's Love Triber on the screen. So maybe we can figure that out, okay? So we hopefully at some point. Yes, Love Triber does great readings, amazing readings. Excuse me. Hold on. A stellar sparkle just showed up. Hold on. Yes, I got to explain, people, a stellar sparkle, okay? So I'll just explain to you a stellar sparkle. Thank you for showing up. It's Friday night. It's a completely random event. And it's actually not so random because it's like, I'll just tell you, okay? Stellar Sparkle, Terra Illumination is not going to be here for Sunday Night Live, you know, on Sunday night. Terra Illumination will be at a memorial service for dear departed Brian, my dear buddy, and we're going to make the best of it. It's going to be a beautiful event, but I won't be here because I'll be there. So I'm trying to make up with you guys for tonight. I might do another show tonight, Saturday Night Live, if anyone's around, because I want to make up for everybody who won't be here. And because this is just a random thing, I couldn't have planned it in advance. So, you know, there's a few people, but anyway, there we go. So there you go, Stellar Sparkle. At least you got some understanding. All right, man, it's we've got a lot of reading still to do. All right, here we go. Let's see what's going on. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for showing up, making this a really worthwhile or fun event evening for us. So, Maria, you were a witness. We've been shuffling the cards now for a long time. They're ready to go. We're going to cut them all up. So bless every card in the deck. You know what that means. And also bless you, Maria, for showing up and any contributions and all of that kind of stuff. Bless the whole deck. Bless Terra Illumination. Bless you, Maria. Bless the whole channel and the platform that we can even do this amazing stuff together. I love doing this stuff for you. All right, here we go. Thanks, Path Traveler. I will do that. I'll probably put up a notice. I have to see how the day goes because it's going to be very much a random experience. Okay, Maria, here's the situation. Here's the challenge. Here's how we're going to handle it. And let's look at circumstantial energy, environmental influences, call it the weather. All right, Maria? So this could be anything. Your love life, finances, health, family, kids, pets, home, whatever it is, spirituality, feeling, whatever it is. So with the Five of Swords, I think we just had this a little while ago. So Maria, with the Five of Swords here, my feeling is to be very, very, very careful that you don't get sucked in to other people's problems where, you know, they might be ranting about this or ranting about that and like blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. And that strikes a nerve with you. And you think, oh, wait a minute, that's not right. That's religious influence, or that's family interference, or that's not how love and relationship works. Like, or you don't have a clue about finances, or like, what do you know about spiritual evolution, and so on and so on and so on. With the Five of Swords here, my feeling is, Maria, be very, very, very careful. Do not take the bait. Like, if anyone is taunting you, if anyone or situations or if there's things happening in your life where it's just like very aggravating and not working for you, it's like the worst thing you could do is to get into a fight with that stuff. So please don't, like, just let the weather be what it is, and you can just let it all blow over, and you can just use the healing power of FU, the healing power of no, 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 I don't need this, I don't need that. You guys can all do what you ever want, and however you want to do it. I am Maria Campos, and I'm happy being with Maria Campos. Please do not bug me. All right? So what's the situation? Three of Swords. Okay, so with the Three of Swords here, you might be in a situation. I'm not, honestly, Maria, I don't want to turn this into a love and relationship reading, okay? You can do that later if you want to on the action replay rewinds. But with the Three of Swords here, my feeling is that you have to be very, very careful right now. With the Three of Swords in a traditional Rider-Waite, this would look like the big red heart being stabbed with three swords. And I don't see that as the end of the world. I see it as the red engine light on your life is flashing and beeping. Beep, 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 beep. But with this energy around you and surrounding you, my feeling is to make it very clear, Maria, you have to understand, if there are all sorts of danger signs that are happening in your life around you with love, family, home, relationships, health, money, locations, whatever it is, be very, very careful to check, like, is this really your problem or is it someone else's problem? Are you witnessing someone else coming unglued? Are you witnessing someone else where their red engine light is flashing really, really loud and their life is about to implode in some way or other? Or is this you? Okay? So my feeling is, don't get sucked into it, because you might be getting sucked in to, you know, really precarious issues where you could be betrayed by others. Others could betray you without you being aware of it, and you end up in a situation that is just, it's just a mess, okay? Like a real mess, and it didn't even have to happen in the first place. And if you are like doing everything you can to be like Maria, you're just being Maria, and yet someone over here is dicking around, messing you over. Someone over here is like cheating, betraying, undermining, and there's, let's say, like conflicted communications and relationships between yourself and others, or others and you. You need to know this, but I think it's even more important that you need to know this in such a way that like, it's almost like no matter what you say or what you do, you can't win the situation. So it might be better just to accept that there's a very precarious situation going on right now, and don't take the bait, okay? So even though you might be tempted, okay, it might be very, very tempting. Like if your ego, if you feel insulted, betrayed, lost, undermined, screwed over, cheated on, all of those horrible things, just kind of accepting things as they are and don't take it personally. Think of it from the bigger perspective, okay? Let's keep going. So, what's the challenge with all of this? Trying to maintain your emotional integrity, your self respect when it comes to matters of the heart. The King of Cups has been through intense emotional pain, suffering, and challenges to be able to be the King of Cups and to maintain the integrity of love, where love rules all things, no matter what. It's very, very hard to maintain that energy. And all I'm suggesting here is in the challenge position is that you might be very, very heavily challenged right now to maintain the love, especially the love of thyself. Okay? Especially if you are the one who is being targeted. Okay? Because then you could like think, oh my gosh, I am guilty. I am so horrible. I shouldn't have said this, did that, or did that. It's my fault. Mea culpa, mea culpa, mea culpa, mea culpa. Well, you know what? Screw that. The challenge here is being emotionally like in charge. Okay, so how are we going to deal with this? Okay, the Six of Cups. My feeling here is to see like whatever is happening with you, Maria, especially if it's to do with something like an emotional connection or relationship between yourself and a significant other, and there's some very deeply conflicted challenge that's happening with you. I'm hoping that you can see it as part of the soulmate journey type of relationship where this has to happen. Okay? It's inevitable and you just have to deal with it. And so it's like, that can often happen in soulmate or twin flame relationships where it's extremely painful, extremely challenging, and like there's no way out, there's no escape. So the way to handle it is treat it as a soulmate situation where like this is inevitable. And like if this is a relationship thing, then it's time for this to happen. It's time for you to face the situation. It's time for them to face the situation. But it's very, very important that you don't take it personally. You allow the other person to just, if they want to go ballistic and be like a cheater, a traitor, or if they're harming you, just immunize yourself and say, you know what? Okay, if that's what you're going to do, if that's how you want to do it, don't forget that we have loved and we have loved before and we will love again. But right now, if there's other persons involved here, if they're having problems and they're taking it out on you as though you are the cause of the problems, as though you are the one who is intractable and unchangeable, then that's their problem. Okay? It's not you. It's not you, Maria. The challenge is that it's like to remember to maintain your integrity, your emotional heart. Get back into the heart core center of you so that you're not living at the mercy of the shadow side of a soulmate relationship. Okay? All right, Maria, I hope that helps you. All right, thank you so much. This could be very difficult to handle. I'm just letting you know, Maria, it could be very, very hard to handle if it is a relationship situation, but you can handle it. So long as you come at this and see it from the level of the heart and the soul, as opposed to like things like money or family or religion, things like that, or obligation or children or finances or whatever. Okay? So I hope that helped you, Maria. All right, let's see what's going on, people. Tina, you're up. Tina, you're up next. Here we go. I'm going to put your name in better. Tina Bishop is up next, folks, people. Thank you, Tina, for visiting tonight. Doing the super chat. It really, 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 the super chat is such a big deal now for Terra Illumination. I can't tell you. Thank you, Tina. This is you. You are up. All right, here we go. I'm going to put you up here. All right. Tina is ready for all. Tina is ready for the bad and the good. Well done. Good attitude. All right, Tina. Good attitude. Well done. So here we go. Hey, what's going on? Okay. So there's some kind of like disruption going on in the crowd. I don't know what it is. People, you guys, you know what you have to do. You have to sort it out. If there's stuff that you guys need to say, then say it. If people are getting all tied up and their fear buttons and trigger are getting triggered, then please understand that. I want to keep a really open, loving environment here. Maybe if there's things that really need to be talked about, really exposed, we can do that, okay? We can do that. We can make that a deliberate intention, all right? So I don't know what it is. I can't see everything on the screen, but it looked like a couple of people were starting to get like locking horns or something, you know? So be careful, please, okay? Okay, Tina, here we go. We're good. Tina, we're good, all right? Hey, Tina, I forgot to ask. Did I ask you already, where are you? Are you in Australia, London, United States? What is it? Could you please put something on the screen? I'd love to know. Okay, Love Triber, thank you. Nobody's locking horns. Good. Thank you so much. I just saw some stuff randomly on the screen a couple moments ago, and there's about a 30-second delay, you know, so I can't tell everything. Okay, Winchester Bay. Tina, where is Winchester Bay? Where's Winchester Bay? I'm just going to shuffle. Oh. Okay, sorry. All right, okay, now I'm getting refreshments. Okay, Oregon, okay. My beach home you said I would have last year when I was homeless in Oregon. Okay, well, maybe Terra Illumination overpromised. I don't know. Maybe you are there. Hey, Tina, I was just going to ask you, have you heard of a place called Florence, Oregon? I was looking on the Zillow real estate, and I saw this little cottage there, and it's really close to the ocean. It looked like a really sweet place. Florence, Oregon. Is that anywhere near to Winchester, Oregon? Mhm. 20 miles away. Wow. Oh, God. How cool. How cool. I went on to Google Earth and I looked at the place. It looks like a sweet little oceanside town, you know? Thank you. All right, Tina, you're up. Nikki says, no, 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 stay away from the ocean. Polar shifts, go east, go to the Midwest. I understand you, Nikki. Totally understand you. There's a tremendous amount of turbulence on the West Coast, everybody, just so that you know. Massive shifts in storms, massive shifts in the jet stream, colossal environmental disasters in California. It's crazy stuff happening. All right, Tina, here we go. So let's just see. This is totally random. Okay, Tina? Just totally random. Bless you. Thank you for coming here tonight. Thank you for the super chats and all that. Here's the situation. Here's how we're going to handle it. And sorry, excuse me. Here is the challenges. And here's how we're going to handle it. And we're going to look at circumstantial energies, environmental influences, and call it the weather. So here we go. We have the Eight of Swords. So there's a lot of swords coming up here tonight. So that doesn't surprise me with the Jupiter in Sagittarius thing hard squaring with all the Pisces stuff. Okay, there's a lot of like spiritual, super ultra high frequency energies that are coming into play right now. I feel like everybody on the planet is being forced to operate at higher frequencies, whether they like it or want it or not. Okay. Okay, so here we go. So with the Eight of Swords, my feeling for you, Tina, is that be very, very careful, like observing your situation, your circumstances around you, so that like whatever is out there and around you that doesn't make sense or that's very, very confusing, you don't take it too personally, and that you deliberately insulate yourself from the things that don't make sense, the things that are like beyond your comprehension right now, whatever it might be, family relationships, communications, Mercury retrograde, the change, all the global stuff going on, the deeply personal, private, tiny, tiny little increments of stuff that are happening in your personal life. Whatever is going on, please, my feeling is to please understand it as like weather, and it could be very confusing or conflicting and make you feel like you're trapped or lost in a, having painted yourself in a corner. But my feeling with the Eight of Swords is to remember it's just weather, and this too will pass, okay? And literally just like weather, things change. And so don't take it personally. Just allow yourself to be wigged out or confused or discombobulated by situations and circumstances right now without taking it personally, okay? Let's have a look. What about now? The situation is that Knight of Coins. So Tina, my feeling is that number one, you're doing a really, really good job in situations that in some ways are very challenging for you, but it's almost like the challenge is inspiring you to become better and better and better at managing your natural skills, talents, resources, and gifts, about what to do with them and what they mean and what's the purpose and the mission. In other words, think of this like the energy of a very, very noble, responsible pioneer, farmer, homesteader, someone like that. Forget the gender. It's a knight, but forget the gender. And there's you, Tina. The situation is that you're actually, don't forget, you're doing a really, really good job of removing yourself from anything and everything that does not work. Just basically let it go. Like, this isn't working, this doesn't work, this doesn't work. Doesn't matter how I try, that doesn't work, and that doesn't work. I tried this, I tried that, I tried that. And then you say basically, okay, well, be done. That needs to go, it's gone, history, and then you're left with what does work. And that's where it looks like you're starting more and more to invest your time and energy and resources. So I see this as a very, very good card for you regarding your situation. Like, No matter how challenging it is right now, no matter how confusing or scary or unsettling, or if there's no sense of compass or direction or guidance or anything, you're still doing a really, really good job. Just like a farmer having to take care of their farm in a very, very bad season. Well done. What's the challenge? Okay, so with the Ace of Cups here, oh, there's to me, this is the energy of extreme, extreme doubt whether, despite all your best efforts, all your in, all your natural talents, natural gifts, and even your abilities to cope in very tough, challenging circumstances, and having to create your own world from scratch, you it's almost like you go to bed at night wondering like, is love in the really, really, really premium, classic, most highly valuable sense ever going to come my way in a way that I truly deserve? Okay, so my feeling here is, Tina, that it's almost like you've set the standards very, very high for yourself, which means it's very, very high for others. So if you're talking about a love and relationship situation here, where you're wondering whether the healing power of love will ever come to you into your life from up above to the level and the quality that you deserve, then that is understandable. Okay. You might be a little bit like Terra Lumination. You might be very, very picky, very, very discerning. Okay. And so it's okay to be that way. Like if like it's almost like you're better off without this, or them, or them, or them, or them, or them, rather than compromising this. Okay. And that could make you feel lonely and wondering, like, am I ever going to love or be loved again? Is love ever coming my way? Or is the healing power of love coming into my life more on the broad spectrum approach, to do with uh, just you and your spirit and healing and growth and being happy from inside out. So, with such an amazing opportunity here, but where it's in doubt, that could easily shake you up. Okay, so how are we going to deal with that? Oh, wow. So we got the Two of Cups here. My feeling is to me that first off, number one, absolutely number one with Terra Illumination is love thyself. Okay, the Two of Cups. Okay, typically it would relate to love of self and another, self, other, and a self. But my feeling here in this relationship is like it's a very, very, very loud message to love thyself. Truly, truly love thyself at the very core. First of all, first and foremost, if you are one of those people, Tina, where you're already highly spiritually evolved, and anything less than those high frequency vibrations feels unsatisfactory to you, the best thing to do is just admit it. Let's just admit it, that anything less than this feels dissatisfactory. And that's okay. It's almost like you're better off without rather than compromising this. So, in order to get back to the vibe where you're wondering whether this could happen to you, where love can come to you, it has to start with you first of all. And I think here with the Two of Cups, the loud message is extremely loud. Love thyself. Love thyself. Understand that it's up to you. And we could start with a little invocation. I am loving, I am loved. 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 Okay, you'd have to do that over and over again, like brainwash yourself. I am loving, I am loved. I am deeply loving, I am deeply loved. I am very deeply loving, I am very deeply loved. I am love, I receive love. Okay, something like that. Okay, and that would be something that you could, you could create your own chant, your own little mantra, however it is, and going from there. Okay, so it really has to start from you, from deep within, Tina, and there's no point in expecting it to come from anywhere else or anyone else first. It's better to start from you within, and then you become like this radiant, glowing, disco ball of love, and then you trigger the laws of attraction to start working for you. It's extremely hard to do this. I'm not going to say anything else, Tina. I don't want to try and kid you. You're operating at very high frequencies here. And the challenge with that is once you're at these kind of frequencies, anything less sucks. So it's like you've raised the bar very high on yourself. And now you have to deal with the consequences of being a very, like a highly evolved soul when it comes to the matters of love. Okay? You'll be all right. You'll be all right. You're hanging out with Tarot Illumination, so at least you got a little bit of consolation and comfort, and you can hang out with good people. All right. Thank you, Tina. I hope this helped you in some way, shape, or another. All right. Yeah. Also, I want to end with this with the Two of Cups. Like, if you want to, you can invoke like a soulmate to come to you, like a truly loving person to come to you. But it really helps a lot more if you can start with thyself. Okay, love thyself first and foremost. Become a soulmate to yourself. Become the ultimate soulmate to yourself first. And that's probably one of the hardest things to do in the whole of the world of Tarot Illumination. Okay, but it doesn't mean it can't be done. Go, Tina. Go, Tina. Go, Tina. Oh, Tina, what was that? I just saw it on the screen. That says, like, wait a minute. Recently heartbreaking, dating a cheating Virgo. Uh-oh. Duh. Yeah, that's a total walk away, Tina. That is a total, absolute walk away. If you're operating at super high frequencies of love vibrations, where you could attract anyone or anything, and then they arrive and you discover that they are not operating at your frequencies, best to just walk away, suffer the pain, and keep going. Oh, oh my gosh. Okay, let's have a look, people. We still have a lot of readings to do tonight. We've got Precious. She's concerned about sanity for all Sagittarians. We got Maria. She's got deep concerns about health and multiple sclerosis. We've got Christina, and we've got Love Triber. Okay, I'm going to put on a little bit of a break because Tarot Illumination needs a pee break. There you go. I don't think that's going to break the YouTube community guidelines because it's true. It's a simple fact. Okay. Tarot Illumination is a human being. Tarot Illumination is not just a pair of disembodied hands. Tarot Illumination is a human being, and I need to take a break. Thank you very much. So we're going to go on this one, waiting. So hang out with each other, dance amongst yourselves, chat amongst yourselves. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. I gotta tune in to what the angels say. I listen for the good news coming my way. Walking in circles, feeding all the birds, climbing up a mountain, looking around. Yeah, smelling all the flowers, staring at the moon. Listen to the waves come crashing down. Oh, I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. I gotta tune in to what the angels say. I listen for the good news coming my way. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. Smelling all the flowers, staring at the moon. Listen to the waves come crashing down, down. Walking in circles, feeding all the birds, climbing up a mountain, looking around. Yeah, I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. Gotta tune in to what the angels say. Waiting on the good news coming my way. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. Gotta tune into the angels say. I listen for the good news coming my way. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. Waiting on the will of heaven today. Living on the will of heaven today. All right, let's have a look, folks. So I'm going to stop the music. All right, Maria, you are up. Maria, it's your turn, okay? So here we go. Let's have a look. Now, Maria, I had a friend, this was going back many years now, and she had multiple sclerosis. It's not fun. No question about it. It's definitely not fun. So I don't want to make this reading about the health and the multiple sclerosis exactly. I think okay, so you've just been diagnosed, so you can deal with all of that. But what else is there that we need to handle? So I'd rather dedicate this little tiny mini reading to you tonight for like, you know, let's go deeper. Okay. So, okay, so what? So what? You got MS, Yeah, it sucks. MS really, really sucks. Okay. So what are we going to do about this? How are we going to, like, it's not the end of Maria. It just means, okay, Maria's just been diagnosed with MS and it's now public. You shared that with everybody here tonight. But let's just see what the story is. Maybe there's a backstory. Maybe there's other things going on, okay? Okay, look. Christina Richardson has a cousin who has MS, okay? There's so many hideous things that happen on this planet with people. You look outside the door. You look at, if you could be in a drone or a helicopter right now, and you could be flying over these beautiful mountains and forests and everything, you'd see all this amazing stuff. The trees, the rivers, the greens, the rocks, the ocean and everything. And then you're getting closer and you realize the brutal wars that go on between one rock and another rock, and how it turns into sand. Or you look at like all the trees in the forest and how the little saplings are, fighting for their lives to try and get sunlight, while the big dominant trees are already sucking up all the sunlight. And it just goes on and on like that. Everything is very, very beautiful. Everything is very frightening and very tragic. And it's all happening at once, okay? So that's the kind of vibe that I wanted to instill here for you, Maria, so that no matter how awful it is, no matter how tragic it is, it's not the end of the world, okay? I know someone who has, what's the word? I can't remember what it is. What is the name of her condition? Muscular dystrophy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It is freaking miserable. And, she lives in a wheelchair. Her body is deeply disfigured. She has to have 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, professional care just to get through the day. And yet, this woman is super smart, super optimistic, and she is a spokesperson. She's a spokesperson for people with disabilities. It's absolutely mind-boggling to me how people find ways to deal with the tragedies and traumas in your life. And I think, Maria, you're one of those people. I think there's something inside you and around you where it's like, okay, so what? MS, so what? All right? All right, so let's have a look, Maria. What's going on? MS, we're just going to call your reading MS, so what? All right, here we go. No jumpers, no flyers, no oracles, no reversals. It's getting closer towards the end of the show tonight, people. Things are getting pretty choppy here, I have to tell you. But we are going to keep going. Okay. Bless every single card. Bless you, Maria. Thank you for showing up and sharing your story. Here is the situation. Here is the challenge. Here's how we're going to handle it. And let's look at circumstantial energies, environmental influences, call it the weather, the planets, and maybe we'll consider the MS or not. Okay, no worries. Ace of Cups, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. My feeling immediately, instantly for you, Maria, is that this whole thing is a gateway. It's a gateway. It's almost like the MS is a gift for you. It allows the opening of the heart and the soul at the very deepest levels that could not have happened without the MS. Okay? So, Maria, this might be a very difficult or painful or scary message to hear right now, but that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm sensing. That's what I'm feeling here. This is an amazing opportunity for you to become like Maria like never before, okay? And in some ways, you can thank the MS, okay? It's kind of beautiful. It's scary, tragic, and it's scary, beautiful all at once. That's what I'm sensing here, okay? Thank you, Maria. What's the situation? Okay, so the hangman. So, Maria, the thing is, you might not be prepared for this. It might be that you needed to hear this extremely bizarre, weird message from Terra Illumination, and no one was thinking of trying to send you this message in advance. Like, obviously, a lot of people in your life are probably thinking, holy jeez, poor Maria, all the MS and everything like that. So I'm just going to say, Maria, this whole reading is all about you and the MS. Let's just get into it. Okay. Let's just say that. Okay. So the health thing. So the thing is, sometimes what happens on this planet, people who are destined to be very, very, let's say, instrumental in the lives of others end up carrying massive burdens. Okay. In your situation, it would be the MS. And it becomes like a spiritual awakening for you, a heart opening, like the opening up of the heart and the soul, which could not have happened without the MS. And with the hangman here, this puts you in a position of being extremely disoriented. Like, oh my gosh, it's just like, when somebody delivers a message and it's absolutely like life crushing, life changing, soul changing, and it hits you at the deep depth guts and hearts of your soul. And it's very disorienting to the point where you have like an out of body experience, where you have this extreme sense of disorientation, where your whole spirit disembodies from your physical body. And I was trying to relay that story of my friend who has this extremely distorted body, lives in a wheelchair with permanent care, but her spirit is so strong, so powerful, it's mind-boggling. And I think my feeling is that you're kind of going through this thing right now where you're realizing like how life works in these really bizarre ways, where something so tragic is in some ways really profound and beautiful, and it ends up being a gateway, okay, for love. Now I'm not talking about lovey-dovey romance or anything, maybe so, Maria, but for truly the healing power of love to flow and move into your life from up above. How that translates for you personally, I have no idea. Looks to me like it's extremely disorienting for you, but it's almost like this is almost like a fated thing, like you chose this before you were born. Like you knew that something really traumatic and life changing like this and profound was part of your destiny. Okay, so what's the challenge with this? Okay, accepting it. With the Wheel of Fortune here, it's just like this profound, again, this is a very extreme reading, Maria. For me, the energy feels very, very extreme over here. And I'm just talking to you as a person now. And I'm trying to do my very best for you as Tarot Illumination to give you my interpretation. And it feels like the real challenge here is accepting the reality, accepting what fate has brought to you and realizing that it's more than fate. Okay. It's all about how it's like everything in your life, Maria, is exactly as it should be. All the beautiful things, all the scary, traumatic, horrific things, including the MS, all of that is exactly as it should be. It can't be any other way. Those are laws of physics. Everything is exactly as it should be because it can't be any other way. So what do you do then? You have to realize the challenge is accepting your fate. Very hard to do, obviously, because, as a logical person, you would probably think, why on earth would I have ever incarnated as a person who would end up with MS? Why? Well, I think it's very much to do with this, because deep down, somehow or other, maybe as yet to be discovered, it's actually a portal. It's actually a gateway to opening the healing power of love into your life, into your world from up above, but in ways that you could never have predicted. So, how are you going to challenge this? How are you going to handle this? Okay, Maria. Okay, well, with the Eight of Wands, it's just like, to me, this is an extremely loud message of grab the opportunity, grab this. And instead of seeing all the torture and the torment and the pain and the suffering that goes with this, you can see this as like the beginning of an inspirational journey for you. Like you are literally floating above your body. You get to be one of those people who can observe your life like a movie from up above. Like, it doesn't matter how bad it gets for you in 3 dimensions with your physical body, with all the challenges in regular day-to-day life. Like, how are people going to see me now? What am I supposed to do now? Oh no, oh no, oh no. I just got diagnosed with MS. It's just long. It's the message here to handle it is like, you know what? Effing bring it on. Bring it on. Absolutely bring it on. The Eight of Wands is like energy of like unleashing the passion inside of you so that you actually see this as an opportunity. I know that sounds totally bizarre, but that's what I'm sensing here. The way to handle this, Maria, is see this whole thing as an amazing, highly bizarre, very difficult to understand opportunity. Okay. And then you throw yourself into it. It's almost like, okay, well, if I'm going to have MS, then watch this. I am going to have MS on effing steroids, and watch me, watch Maria, watch what happens with Maria on MS. Ha, 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 ha. Sure, you might have your down moments now and again, but that is absolutely not going to stop you. Okay? So I hope that helps. I hope, Maria, you get something out of this. All right? So don't be scared. Do not be scared. In fact, treat it as a blessing. It sounds so weird, but treat it as a blessing, Maria, and that it ignites a fire inside of you. All right? Go, Maria. Effing freaking go, Maria. Seriously, go, Maria. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome, Maria. Thank you. Look at all the support you've got. Look what just happened on the screen, Maria. It's all lighting up. I just saw Ivona. Ivona's here. I want to put Ivona on the screen here too. Hi, Ivona. It's very late in the show. We've done a lot of readings. And I've got a couple of readings more. We've got Christina, we got Love Triber, and we got Precious. All right. All right. Thank you, Maria. Thank you so, so much. Hope you get something out of it. Awesome. Freaking awesome. Honestly, Maria, I really, really enjoyed that reading. I got really fired up, I have to tell you. I could really feel like this, like fire going through me. That's what I felt, I have to tell you. Jumper, Forget about it. Not allowed. All right. Let's see who's up next, folks. All right, we got Christina. Christina, you're up. All right, let's have a look here. I'm going to write this in. So you can read it better on the camera. There you go. So that's you, Christina. You're up next. All right, Christina Richardson. There you go. Let's have a look. Now, Christina, please don't set any expectations onto this reading. As you know, anything and everything can happen here at Tarot Illumination, and that's the whole thing about it. All right, here we go. Let's have a look. Sorry, I'm still shuffling. I need a very, very clear deck. I need the deck to be really, really pristine. I hope you don't mind. It's getting very, very choppy here. Let's just admit it. Very choppy here. Tonight is a random event. It wasn't planned until, moments ago. Earlier tonight, we in Tarot Illumination realized Tarot Illumination will not be here for Sunday night. So we had to do something about it, and now we're doing something about it. So there you go. So I really want to thank you all for showing up. It's been a pleasure, and we're going to keep going. Yeah. All right, let's have a look. Oh, you know what? Before we get into this, I feel like I want to do like a Tarot Illumination promo. Okay, give me a moment. It's like I'm learning how to do all this stuff. I really want to make sure. Okay, so I don't know if anyone's here, or if they do the action replay rewinds. So for a lot of you guys, you're regulars anyway, so that's okay. But in case for the newbies or people who don't come here all the time, number one, here's the couple of things. Remember, all of this stuff here is in the links below in the description box, okay? Number one, Tarot Illumination membership. We need as many members as possible for the long term. It costs about the same as a cup of coffee per month. So it's super affordable, and it's great when Tarot Illumination kind of gets these huge donations. That's great, but it also really helps to have a really, really good foundation, a steady foundation of members. Okay, so please check out the link below. Next, please check out the links below for the first Friday group healing events. By the way, we're also talking about doing Wellness Wednesday in the middle of the month for everybody over in Europe. Okay. The monthly reports, we just posted them for love and relationship. I don't know what's going to happen with the general reports. It's just become so hard here for Tarot Illumination just to keep up with things as they are, because it's just the realities of the channel. We're getting a lot of personal readings, and it takes a huge amount of time to put a playlist together. And if I put the playlist together, I can't do the readings, so I'm just picking the clients. I'm working one-on-one with clients, and I've kind of sacrificed the general reports recently. Next, merchandise, shopping, TL merch, check the links. Personal readings, check the links. The books, the silk scarf, the meeting place where we hang out, check the links. Okay, got it, done. All right, here we go. Okay, enough of that. That's Tarot Illumination promotional moment. Okay, here we go. Thank you, everybody. Welcome. Oh, you know what? Just a moment, Christina. Hang out. Stay there. Just wanted to do a little Tarot Illumination Astro Doodle for this evening. before we go on, I've got 3 more readings tonight. Christina, Love Triber, and Precious, all right? So before we get there, I wanted to do a little thing with you guys. Let's have a look here. So let's have a look. I'm going to check the planets. Bear with me. Hang in. Don't go away. Don't go away. Don't go away. All right, just as I thought. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to do an astrodoodle. Forget it. We've done enough astrodoodles. Forget it. We're just going to. I don't want to. I can't even be bothered right now. You know, if people want to get into it, you can go back and watch the 11 relationship reports. And even if it's not about 11 relationships, there is still very valuable stuff on the channel for the 11 relationship reports when it comes to the astrodoodles. So go and check that stuff out, okay? Meanwhile, let's just get on with the show. Christina, you're up. All right, here we go. Let's get back to business, okay? Okay, let's get back to the fun stuff. Here we go. Yeah, I was going to do an astrodoodle. Now I'm not going to do it because who knows? We're going to have another one soon enough, okay? Tonight, it's all about the readings for you guys, okay? I just wanted to extend Tarot Illumination as much as possible so that we can keep the momentum going so that you don't feel locked out or left out on Sunday night, okay? So that's why we're trying to do as many readings as possible tonight. All right, because it's fun. I love doing this for you guys. I love having you guys hanging out here. Okay, Christina. Now, please, we're not going to lay any expectations on this reading. Whatever shows up is whatever shows up, all right? Here we go. Bless every single card. Bless you, Christina. Bless Tarot Illumination and all the technology, the cameras, the donations, the super chats, the members, the first Friday visitors, all of it. All right, here's the situation. Here's the challenge. Here's how we're going to handle it. And let's have a look. What's the weather like for you, Christina? 3 of Cups. Oh, how sweet. So, Christina, I don't know if you're aware of it. You might want to take a look around you, but there are people somewhere in your world, in your environment, your home, your family, your workplace, your buddies, wherever it is, maybe here at the Tarot Illumination Love Tribe headquarters, whatever it is, there are people who love you. There are people who love you. Yay. And guess what? It's reciprocal. There are people that you love, okay? And this needs to be acknowledged. It really needs to be brought front and center. Like, it's very important with the weather here to be aware, like, my gosh, it's almost like a Tarot Illumination chant coming alive in real time. Like, but it's instead of, you know how we say, like, I am loving, I am loved. 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 Well, let's flip it around. For you, Christina, it's like this. You are loving, you are loved. You are loving, you are loved. You are loving, you are loved. Get used to it, okay, Christina? You are loving, you are loved. All right? Okay? Okay? Put that front and center. Don't ever forget that, okay? It's fundamental with Tarot Illumination. Love thyself. Now, this could not happen unless you had already found a way to at least start in tiny little bits to love thyself. But once you get a taste of it and how it works, and it's actually a formula, and you think, oh my gosh, this is so freaking cool. I love doing this. I am loving, I am loved. I am loving, I am loved. Then you get it. That's what we're talking about. All right, Christina? But now it's time for you to understand that the second part is you are loving. You are loved. Okay? This is something to celebrate. Cheers. What's the situation? Okay, the Empress. Why am I laughing? I'm laughing because my feeling is that it's like, sometimes people, they don't take the time to actually check in with themselves and do that self-love stuff that we talk about. Like with Terra Lumination over here, even though it can be a real grind at times, it's been, I'm just going to tell you, I'm just going to confess. Okay, Christine, I'm taking advantage of your reading here. Terra Illumination has been sleeping roughly or in bed like 12 hours a night for the last few days because of exhaustion. Okay? It looks so easy to run a little tarot channel. Oh, just do a bunch of tarot readings, do a few readings with some clients. It's like kind of being a dragster. It takes astronomical amounts of psycho, spiritual, emotional, heart energy to operate at these frequencies. Okay? Terra Illumination does this every day. And what I'm suggesting to you, Christina, is that you are operating at these frequencies yourself. And everyone who is here tonight is also operating at these frequencies. You guys need to know, you guys need to understand that this is kind of a big deal, that whatever it is you are doing to be operating at these frequencies where you can be loving and you can be loved, it takes work. It's work. It's self-love. It's an investment. It's a deliberate decision to extend yourself above and beyond your own comfort zone in order to foster and nurture your own spiritual health, growth, and healing. Number one, for you. And that has an instantaneous, like boomerang ripple effect on your loved ones. And from there, your environment, your home, your family, your people, your neighborhood. So, Christina, getting back to you with the Empress, I think it's very important that you now need to realize that you are all of that. Okay? It's like you are the embodiment of all of that. You have the opportunity to be all of that. You're with the right place and the right people, and that it's time for you to like raise a glass to yourself, okay, and realize like, wow, I'm Christina Richardson. Like, okay, I'm Christina Richardson, but like, you know what? Maybe I'm Christina Richardson. Instead of like, oh, I'm Christina Richardson. Yeah, I'll hang around with Terra Illumination Love Tribe sometimes. And the message here is like, wait a minute, I am Christina Richardson. I have all of this. I am this fertile, creative, abundant, luscious being. I have a right to be happy. I have a right to enjoy life. I have a right to share that joy with others. And joy breeds joy. Love breeds love. Generosity breeds generosity. Kindness breeds kindness. And like doing that without any apologies is actually incredibly hard to do. But I think the situation is, Christina, you need to realize that if you're not aware that you're like this, then it's time for you to be aware. Okay? So what's the challenge? Okay, with the Hierophant, like my feeling is that, oh, okay, so these are major arcana. These are major arcana. So, Christina, if there are things happening in your life where you feel like you're being like, swooshed along by, what happens in huge epic weather events like hurricanes, tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, fires, where there's stuff out there that's bigger and more beyond you and you don't have any control over it. That's what I feel is happening here. And the challenge is that it's taking you into this situation where like you don't have a choice except to kind of go deep within, look within, and realize like, okay, it doesn't matter like what everyone else is thinking or doing in my life, in my world around me. I, Christina Richardson, I have to. I have to. It's almost like you don't have a choice anymore, because you've come at a point on your own spiritual journey where, when it comes to this whole process of being loving and being loved, there's no going back. That's one of the problems that a lot of people face on their journey where we go here at Terra Illumination. It's like once you've reached a certain vibrational frequency and it feels so good, the problem is like anything less than that really, really sucks. And then all of a sudden it turns into like, oh my God, I'm all on my own. Like, is anybody up here with me? Is anybody operating at these frequencies with me? Oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm all alone. I'm all alone. I'm all alone. Okay, well, okay, it's an understandable challenge. Okay, but at Terra Illumination, guess what? You're not alone. You've got Terra Illumination, number one. Number two, you've got everyone else here tonight because they're all, I guarantee, Christina, they're all struggling with the same thing. Okay? It's like the higher you go on these paths, the more extreme things become, the more open your lens becomes to like the reality of what's happening in your life. And that can freak people out. And you can feel like an eagle flying way, way high up in the sky, or a spaceman up in outer space, or like so far away that like you don't get it. And then you have to come back down to earth like, oh my gosh, well, how does this all work down here on earth in three-dimensional reality? And you realize, oh my gosh, it is all about me in the end. It's me, me, me. And without being selfish or egocentric about it, like eventually you have to get used to being you at these frequencies. Okay. And that's very, very hard to do. It's so much easier to be absorbed in things like careers, jobs, money, boyfriends, girlfriends, kids, finance, health, shopping, anything like that I would call distraction therapy, where you don't have to deal with everything that we just talked about here. So how do you deal with this? Okay, to me, this comes back down to earth here with the Queen of Coins. To me, it feels like, let's get back down to earth, Christina Richardson. Let's just hang out with people on the same frequency as me. Okay? And don't worry about everyone else. It's their loss. They can't, it's not their problem. It's not, like, sorry, Christine, it's not your problem that so many people are not operating at your frequency. That's not your problem. The way to handle your situation is like flip it around completely and think like, you know what, this is actually pretty cool. I'm really special. I'm really, really, really special. I've worked very hard to be me and how I am and how I'm supposed to be now, how I was and where I'm going to be. And I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be feeling literally like a queen. Christina is a female name, so I'm going to go to the gender here. It's okay for you to look at yourself and realize, damn it, I am worth it. It is worth it. It's totally worth going on this journey and then realizing, oh my God, there are others like me. There are others like me. I don't have to be alone. It's okay. It's okay. I can be my most amazing, creative, abundant self with my own people, people on my wavelength. It's okay. People who've already done the work, just like me, people who understand the value of what we're doing and how we do it here. Okay? It's kind of a big deal reading, Christina. I hope you don't mind. I got carried away there. I felt it like as like a miniature, like a short film, like a really epic, epic, highly condensed short film. I hope you don't mind. Hope you get something out of that. Basically, you're going to have to get used to your own awesomeness. Thank you, Christina. All right, good. We're going to shuffle for a little while. We've got 2 more readings. Okay. Next up, we've got Precious. Okay. Precious is freaking out about all Sagittarians. Okay. So if anyone here tonight is a Sagittarian, you can hook up with Precious and you can piggyback your reading on top of Precious reading. Okay. We're going to do this for Precious, but if anyone is on Precious wavelength, then you can piggyback on this and adopt it as your own little miniature micro reading too. How about that? Why not? My pleasure, Christina. It's my pleasure. I've got to keep shuffling. I need a really clear deck. Hold on. Hold on. Who's Eva McPhillips? Eva McPhillips, you get to start your own page. Sagittarius Sun here, Eva Phillips. Eva McPhillips, okay. Oh, there's 2 L's. There you go. Okay, Eva, I got you signed in. Thank you so much for showing up. We're getting close to the end of the show. The thing about the show tonight, just so that you know, Eva, is that we normally do this on Sunday Night Live, okay, at 6 p.m. But Tarot Illumination is not going to be here Sunday Night Live. Tarot Illumination is going to be at a memorial service for his dear friend departed Brian. It's going to be a wonderful event. And so I'm trying to make up for it here tonight with a Friday night random event for readings for folks who want them. Okay? There you go. Thanks, Eva. I'm going to write your name on the card. Don't worry, so you can see it. You'll be able to see it in just a moment, all right? All right, let's have a look. Here we go. This is for you, Precious. Okay, all right. For everybody who wanted an astrodoodle, but they didn't get one, we're going to do it now anyway. I feel obliged. Ugh. Hold on. Here we go. So, Precious, I'm going to take advantage of your presence here tonight to do a little astrodoodle, everybody, especially for the Sages, all right? So just hang out. You know what? I'm going to play a little tune while we do this, while I do the astrodoodle, okay? And you guys can hang out for a bit. Okay, let's have a look here. Oh, I need a song. I need a song, people. The blue light. Hold on. No, no, no. Hold on. Forgive me. Sorry. Ah. There we go. Do 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 do. I witness the blue lights around you. It's good gold and turquoise surrounding you. Pour it down on you like a shower. And you share with me for an hour. And though sometimes it feels like it's fading, I know you won't let it all disappear. Your love is the essence, burns incandescent. Your love is a lighthouse, my dear. Your love is the essence, it burns incandescent. Your love is a lighthouse, my dear. We need the light shining eternal, most especially when things get infernal. When things get all battered and shattered, lost in darkness, that's when it matters. And though sometimes it feels like it's fading, I know you won't let it all disappear. Your love is the essence, it burns incandescent. Your love is the lighthouse, my dear. Your love is the essence, it burns incandescent. Your love is a lighthouse, my dear. Your love is the essence, it burns incandescent. Your love is a lighthouse, my dear. Your love is the essence, it burns incandescent. Your love is a lighthouse, my dear. Okay, I'm going to have to let that play again because I'm still working on the astrodoodle. Okay, thank you. Hang out, talk amongst yourselves. Cheers. I've witnessed the blue lights around you, mixed with gold and turquoise surrounding you. Pour it down on you like a shower. And for an hour. And though sometimes it feels like it's raining, I know you won't let it all disappear. Your love is the essence, burns incandescent. Your love is a lighthouse, my dear. Your love is the essence, it burns incandescent. Your love is a lighthouse, my dear. We need the light shining eternal, most especially when things get infernal. When things get all battered and shattered, lost in darkness, that's when it matters. And though sometimes it feels like it's fading, I know you won't let it all disappear. Your love is the essence, it burns incandescent. Your love is a lighthouse, my dear. Your love is the essence, it burns incandescent. Your love is a lighthouse, my dear. Your love is the essence, it burns incandescent. Your love is a lighthouse, my dear. Your love is the essence, it burns incandescent. Your love is the lighthouse, my dear. Okay, let's have a look, folks. So there's a little Lumination Astrodoodle. I'll get back to that in a moment. The little song I just played is called The Blue Light. I wanted to show you an image. This is what I see sometimes. Okay? I know it looks kind of crazy. I don't know if you can see this on here, but every now and again, I'm very fortunate to be able to, I guess you could say, see these things. I don't want to try to pretend I'm some kind of like celestial wizard or anything, but when I see this stuff around a person and I feel this stuff around a person, then that's how it is. Okay, this is an example of the blue light, which is about the song that I was just talking about. And everybody has auras and energies around them. Sometimes I get to see things very, very clearly. You can call it whatever you want: clairsentient, clairaudience, clairvisual, I don't know what. Doesn't matter. But this is the energy of. So hard to. I wish I could show you a better picture, but this is the energy of an energy healer who I was working with, and she was working with me, and I was very lucky to witness this. Okay. See, Fritillae has orange. Okay. And these colors change very, very frequently. These are very, very, very fast moving energies. These energies can disappear or grow at a moment's notice because you are responsible for the energy that you are transmitting. So what are you transmitting? A lot of that depends on what are you receiving. Are you worthy, deserving, open? Are you ready, willing, and able to receive the healing power of love? Do you feel that you are? If so, then you can bring that into you. And then when you own that, then you can radiate the healing power of love just like this, just like a lighthouse. Okay? You guys are nuts. What was that? Not to be confused with the Kmart Blue Light Special. Okay, cool. Anyway, I just want to get back to things. We've got 2 more readings tonight. We got Precious coming up in a moment. Okay, Precious, you're up soon. Just regarding the Astrodoodles, okay, just a couple of things to point out. We're coming up to the Sagittarius new moon here. on December 7th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, around that time. I'll just put it in here. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So that's a lot of Sagittarius energy. And it's going to be. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. Got it. I got it. I got it. So a lot of this energy is going to be in a hard square with the Mars in Pisces and Neptune in Pisces. Okay. Please don't take it personally. With all this Sagittarius, Jupiter stuff going on here, it's like you can't go wrong. No matter how challenging it is, there's still something good that can come out of this. And that's what I was talking about on the love and relationship reports, where my feeling is that the whole vibe about all this energy is the chance for our own spiritual growth, evolution, and awareness by being deeply challenged in what is being exposed in each and every one of us regarding our own self-undoing, our own self-sabotage, how we allow ourselves to be self-sabotaged by others, and how we sabotage others, and how we sabotage ourselves. And then the beauty is that when you know that, then it's very liberating. You think like, oh my gosh, I knew that. I freaking knew that. Why didn't anybody tell me earlier? Why didn't you make videos about this 1 year ago, Terra Lumination? Thank you very, very much. Over here, like, you can't go wrong. Yes, this is very challenging, but we can all grow and learn from this. The next aspect we need to consider is that there's an extremely tight opposition between Venus and Uranus right now for everybody. So look at the chart. Remember, this can happen anywhere with you, wherever this lies in your chart, in your profile. This is going to affect you some way, somehow, okay? Whatever sign you are. The thing is, this is at 29 degrees right now tonight. This is 29 degrees right now. So we have an absolute monster opposition between Venus, the planet of love, harmony, relationship, balance between yourself and a significant other, and between a significant other and yourself. And that is being very, very starkly opposed by the energy of Uranus over here in Aries, which is saying, like, excuse me, I want to be me. How am I supposed to be me when I constantly have to adjust myself to accommodate you? And then the other person says, well, excuse me, how are you supposed to know who you are supposed to be becoming if you don't have the reflection that you need to get from me? So please don't forget, you can't do without me. And they're saying, well, don't forget that you can't do without me either. So this is very, very challenging. It's the desire to be your own unique, individuated self at the same time as knowing that you have to accommodate a significant other in a very loving, harmonious, balanced way. That is a tough equation, but we're all dealing with it somehow. All right. So thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Nikki. Let's just say, let's just put this on record. This is all happening right now, and this too shall change. All right, let's have a look. Precious, you're up. Precious, you are up. Let's go to the cards, people. Let's go to the cards. Oh, hey, man, wait a minute. Someone else just showed up. Achilles' heart. Achilles' heart instead of Achilles' heel. Well done. Welcome, Achilles' heart. Thank you. Good evening. Thank you for showing up. Let's have a look. Precious, Precious, you've done this before. You know perfectly well what's going to happen. Okay? So Let's keep it very open. Let's keep this all about you, Precious. You don't have to give your whole reading away to everyone and everything else that is Sagittarius. You can just make this all about you. And then the other Sagittarians, they can reinterpret however they want for themselves, but this is still your reading, Precious. Okay? All right, here we go. Now, you know the cards are already well shuffled, but I like to go to the very last second till I feel comfortable. So here we go. Okay. Bless this deck. Bless every card in the deck. Bless you, Precious, for being here. Bless you, Nikki. Thank you for the donation for the Astro Doodle. And Nikki's a Sag. I think she printed it on the screen a few times. So thank you. Welcome, Sages, tonight. Over here for you, Precious. Here's the situation. Here's the challenge. Here's how we're going to handle it, okay? Let's have a look at the weather. What do you got? Okay, with the 9 of Wands. Okay, so my feeling, the good thing about this is just to remember that you can handle almost anything and everything that's coming at you, no matter what. But you also have to remember that there's a part of you that put yourself in this situation. And so you're getting everything that you deserve, all right? And so it's just like, you know what? Okay, bring it on. I asked for this, now I've got it, okay? All right, let's have a look. What's the situation? With the 5 of Wands. Okay, Precious, I'm very excited to see this for you. With the 5 of Wands, to me, this makes me feel like it's almost like you're indestructible. It's just like, okay, yes. Okay, oh gosh, I'm going to have to go back to the Astrodoodle. Yes, yes, yes. All Sages, including Precious, are being challenged by the warrior Mars, and you're constantly under the fog-bound energy of Neptune and Pisces right now. Mars and Pisces. Okay, so what? So what? You, Precious, you're handling it, okay? And you're handling it because you can. Not only that, you're actually growing and, let's say, coming into your strength and your power because of this. It's just almost like the more the challenges increase, the more powerful and capable you become. You might not truly believe that right now, but I'm hoping over the long term that you realize this. You think like, you know what? Wow, I am actually becoming richer, stronger, more capable, just the same way as an athlete that crosses over that threshold. You know, like Olympic athletes or any kind of athlete, when they cross that threshold of where they think they're going to die, and then they go into this trance, and then they come out, they realize, oh my gosh, I have transcended the pain. I have transcended the suffering. I have transcended myself. I am now completely I am one with the universe. I am in the flow. I am actually doing this. I'm actually thriving in this situation. It's just like an athlete that gets in the zone and all the pain in their body doesn't mean anything anymore. All the pain in their life, in their world, that's actually like a stimulant. It's just like, you know what? Okay? So Precious, I hope that makes some kind of sense to you. What's the challenge? Okay. Well, that might be disorienting. With the Hangman here, you might not have planned this or wished for this or ever expected any of this, but this is what's happening. And so, like, if you, Precious, are feeling seriously kind of like wigged out, tripped out by all the stuff that's happening with you right now, this would not surprise Tarot Illumination at all, because this energy over here, it's very, very, very lively. It's very strong. It's very effervescent. It's very encouraging. It's very inspiring. It's like the energy of the athlete on fire who is determined to win, who is, it's like being on one of those adventure sports survival reality shows where you think like, oh my God, I'm going to face death. I know I'm going to die. I'm going to fail. I'm going to lose. But you still jump in anyway, and you do it because you feel like you owe this to yourself and the world, and you face the challenges and you come out okay. And it's just weird and trippy. It's just like that very, very trippy feeling that you get when you're like you asked for this, you got this, you wanted this some way, somehow, and now you've got it. And it's actually happening. It might be very stressful, but in some ways it's actually good for you. How are you going to deal with this? Okay, well, my feeling is that you take full advantage. It's almost like you look at everything that scares you, everything that is challenging you, every single thing, relationships, money, kids, finances, and health, locations, all of it. You start to look at it, you know what? Oh my gosh, it's just like, this is actually good for me. This is actually working for me. This is actually a way for me to become better and better at becoming me. And I can turn this into a mission. It's almost like you are using your challenges as fuel, like rocket fuel. You know, it's less like a warrior or an athlete who looks at the situation, and the worse it gets, the more powerful they become. All right. So that's what I'm seeing for you here. Okay. Thank you, precious. I hope that helped your issues with Sagittarian insanity. Okay. All right. Love Triber, you're up next. Let's have a look, Love Triber, what you got here. I'm writing it in with the Sharpie so you can see it on the screen. I think I've told you guys, everybody already, Love Triber is a reader. She reads playing cards and kind of like astrology. It's a very fixed practice. With the tarot, it's very, very subjective. It's open and fluid. With the way Love Triber reads, it's a very fixed art. So if you guys want to get highly specialized, highly custom-tuned readings for yourself, where there's no ambiguity, check in with Love Triber, okay? All right? Just letting you know. There you go, Love Triber. Eventually, we're going to have Love Triber on something called An Evening With. Okay? It's just a question of time. Love Triber, you're up. I hope you can see that. I hope you can read that. This is for you. Let's have a look. Still shuffling, still shuffling, still shuffling, still shuffling. Okay, we're done. Cards are shuffled. We're going to cut it up. Love Triber, you know the routine. Invite your invisible friends. Let's optimize the situation here. Let's make the most of the room, the event, the evening, the technology, the cards, tarot illumination, and all the other visitors here tonight. Cheers, Lover Triber. Love Triber actually kind of christened herself after Tarot Illumination Love Tribe. So it's kind of honorable. Thank you so much. And on that note, anyone here tonight who is not an official member of the Tarot Illumination Love Tribe, please check out the links below and find a way to become a member. You can figure it out. It's actually a super deal. When you actually read through everything, it's a super, super, super deal. All right, there you go. All right, Love Triber, you're up. Here we go. I think I just cut everything, didn't I? We just cut it and we did the shuffling. Okay, here we go. So this is all about you now. Here's the situation. Here's the challenge. Here's how we're going to handle it. And let's look at the weather. Okay, for Love Triber, you've got the 8 of Wands. Okay, Love Triber, seriously, at some point, it's time to go for it. Okay, and I think the time is now. I think it's the time, over the next few months, over the holiday season, absolutely freaking go for it. I think all the circumstantial events and things are lining up for you. And don't worry about everything that's not working, okay? I'm sure you can find out a million different excuses about what not to do and how not to do it so that you don't have to do it. But my feeling is that right now, the energy, the environment is very conducive for you to just dive in and just absolutely go for it. Throw yourself open completely to the fates and let everyone come to you who needs to come to you. Let every bits of technology that you need come to you. Let everything that freaks you out or scares you come to you so that you can address the issues of everything and anything that's not working. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Okay? All right, Love Triber? Let's have a look. What's the situation? Okay, Queen of Cups. First of all, the message is very loud here. You have to realize how awesome you are. Okay, Queen of Cups is like the energy of forget the gender, but you happen to be female. I happen to know that you're female. It's very important to know that you have the capacity to handle this. You have the capacity to be you at these levels where that you are operating. You already know that. It's already proven, okay? So you don't have to prove that to Tarot Illumination or your clients or anybody. You don't even have to prove it to yourself. The important thing is to get out there and let it shine. Let yourself be known as the Queen of Cups. Like you can, let's say, be all of that. The situation is being someone that people love and loving the people who love you. So again, we're going back to love breeds love. And then owning that and living it out by example, where you kind of like immerse yourself in being Love Triber, this thing, this phenomenon, this entity, where you let the love come to you and then you radiate the love back outwards, okay? And we've already talked about this tonight. You invite the healing power of love to fill your life from up above. And then when you own that, now you can share it. And then you can be loving and then you can be loved. You can be loving and be loved. And it is a formula. And you've got this, Love Triber. This is the situation. My feeling is right now, it is my job, Tarot Illumination, to let you know that you've got this, okay? Now, what's the challenge? King of Cups. Okay, well, my feeling is like extreme self-doubt. It's almost like you're so there. You are so there, like Love Triber. So I'm going to go back to the basics here. Everybody, you need to know that Love Triber is pretty freaking awesome at who she is and what she does and how she does it. And if you're not sure, then just check in with her and find out for yourselves. Now, the problem is that Love Triber, no offense to you directly, Love Triber, but part of Love Triber is suffering from extreme self-doubts of whether you do actually have skill and mastery at these levels, at the levels where you know that you have to operate. Okay, so it's the energy of, you see, the King and Queen here, like being married to yourself. The beauty is that you've got all this. You've got it all, Love Triber. You've got it all. And the challenge is like you doubt whether you have it all. So it's like an energy of extreme self-doubt in a situation of already knowing that you've got it. So that translates into what? What does it translate into, Love Triber? Well, I'm going to tell you. Fear. It translates into fear. Fear. Deep, deep, deep fear of self. Deep fear of your own capacities to love and be loved. Deep fear of your own awesomeness, which is understandable because the more awesome you are, the more likely you are to be resistant and frightened of your own awesomeness. Okay? That's normal. That's normal. Okay, so don't worry about it. So how are we going to deal with that? How are we going to deal with your own fear of yourself? Look at all these cups. It's just out of freaking control. Terrible. Okay, Love Triber. This is going to sound absolutely crazy, but my feeling for you right now is the way to handle this situation is that you host your own party. You host your own Love Triber party. However you do that, like a YouTube channel, Zoom thing, or we all meet up together at an evening with Love Triber and we celebrate Love Triber. All right? I mean, seriously, people, seriously, Love Triber. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, it's time for you to get like, to be on the receiving end, knowing that you can do this, knowing that you've got this. I'm just going to say to everybody again, Love Triber is freaking awesome at who she is and what she does and how she does it. And she's in some ways very shy, very, let's say, conservative, understandably, because of what this all implies. However, the way for her to handle it is to be with people who appreciate this and get this and love her accordingly. And my suggestion here, my feeling is that for Love Triber to host her own Love Triber coming out party. Okay? Jeepers. Let's do this, people. All right? Oh, Kote's here. Hold on. I just saw Kote. Hey, Kote, what's up? Hey, Kote, everybody. Kote's here tonight. Kote is a healer, a professional energy healer, so that you know. All right? So we're basically done. We're finished with, thank you, Love Triber. I hope you get something out of that. It was for you. It's been a pleasure. I hope you get something, Love Triber. So I'm just going to clean out the cards. It's the end of the show. I can see that there's a few of you guys still here tonight. Thank you so much. Ah, well done, Love Triber. I just saw your notes. It says, so I'm just going to tell everybody. Guess what, everybody? Guess what, everybody? Terra Illumination, Love Triber now has her own official channel. There's nothing public yet, but we're heading in the right direction. So consider that as an announcement, okay? Okay, Love Triber? It's now an official announcement. Love Triber has her own channel. There you go. Time to celebrate. Don't worry, Love Triber. Just like, we'll figure it out as we go along, okay? Don't stress, okay? I'm just clearing the deck live in person, okay? So there you go. Thank you so much, everybody. So this is for Love Triber. This is for Love Triber. Everybody can just hang around. It's the end of the night. We can. Waiting on the will of heaven today. Gotta tune into what the angels say. Listen for the good news coming my way. Waiting on the will of heaven today. Waiting on the will of heaven today. Walking in circles, staring on the birds, climbing up a mountain, looking around. Yeah, yeah, smelling all the flowers, staring at the moon. I listen to the waves come crashing down, down. Whoa, whoa, I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. Gotta tune in to what the angels say. Listen for the good news coming my way. Waiting on the will of heaven today. Waiting on the will of heaven today. Smelling all the flowers, staring at the moon. Listen to the waves come crashing down, down. Walking in circles, eating all the birds, climbing on the mountain, looking around. Yeah, I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. Gotta tune in to what the angels say. Waiting on the good news coming my way. Waiting on the will of heaven today. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. Doop doop doopy doop doopy doop doo. Doopy 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 doop doop doo. Doopy doop I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. Gotta tune into what the angels say. I listen for the good news coming my way. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. I'm waiting on the will of heaven today. All right, so let's go back over here. Okay, I'm going to play. We're going to play another tune, okay? Where people can hang on. I want to leave on a positive note tonight, people. We've been here for several hours now. Let's chill out. Let's have a big power hug. Everybody grab somebody and start freaking. Whoa. Hold on. Hold on. Love is the word. Moving through the day, no accidents arise. Giving thanks to heaven that I am still alive. Blessing my enemies, blessing ones I love. Praying for forgiveness for any damages I've done. Healing vibrations right through my soul, shaking out the poisons, making me whole, casting out diseases by chanting the word. The sounds of the universe by all will be heard. Resonate inside us. Love is the word. Love is the word. Love is the word. Now the day is done, the moon is on the rise. My trials and tribulations all bottled up inside. I summon in the love as I reach up for the skies. I command all fear and shadows be gone before my eyes. And the healing vibrations rattle through my soul, shaking up the poisons, making us whole, casting out diseases by chanting the word. The sounds of the universe by all will be heard. Resonate inside us, love is the word. And the healing vibrations rattle through my soul, shaking out the poisons, making us whole, casting out diseases by chanting the word. The sounds of the universe by all will be heard. Resonate inside us, love is the word. Love is the word. Yeah, yeah. Love is the word. yeah. Love is the word. Oh, love is the word. Okay. Okay, I'm going to play Love the Word so everyone can check out gracefully, calmly, and with a loving, sweet vibe. Okay. So here we go. Here we go, people. Nikki, it is 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to check everybody in again, show you everyone who is here tonight. Sign the word, love the word, sing it out, chant the word, speak the word, dance the word, say the word, praise the word, heal the word, love the word, live sing it now. Love the word, love your word. Sing the word, chant the word, speak the word, dance the word, say the word, praise the word, heal the word, love the word, live the word, vibrate the word. Shake the word, love the word, breathe the word, whisper the word, say the word, love the word, say how Good night, everybody. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for giving Terra Illumination the chance to read for all of you. And I'm sorry we can't be here Sunday night, but this is good. And do not be surprised if we hang out here again Saturday night. I'm not going to promise anything, but I feel like obliged. Okay. Thank you all again. Bless you all. I ask for the healing power of love to fill our bodies from up above. I ask for the healing power of love to fill our minds from up above. I ask for the healing power of love to fill our hearts from up above. I ask for the healing power of love to fill our souls from up above. I ask for the healing power of love to fill our relationships from up above. I ask for the healing power of love to fill our loved ones from up above. I ask for the healing power of love to fill our homes and families and our immediate environments, our pets, our ancestors, everyone who's gone before us, everyone who comes after us, all of our soulmates, all of the new people. I ask for the healing power of love to fill all that from up above. I ask for the healing power of love to fill your lives from up above. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody. Good night, everyone. It's been a pleasure. Bye-bye.